Hello my dear students, the students in 6th grade from أطفال الرمثة النموذجية Academy. How are you? Hope you all are fine. Today inshallah we're having a new rule which is present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. What do we mean by present continuous tense? We mean by present continuous tense زمن المضارع المستمر. At first, let's know why do we use present continuous tense. We use present continuous tense to talk about an action that is happening at the moment of speaking. We use present continuous tense to talk about an action حدث that is happening يحدث at the moment of speaking في لحظة التكلم. Look at this example. I am explaining the lesson now. I am explaining the lesson now. When ask you what are you doing now, you are listening to your teacher now. But we use this tense to talk about action that is happening at the moment of speaking. Is happening now, okay? The second use for present continuous tense to talk about near future plan. Near future plan التخطيط للمستقبل القريب. Look at this example. My dad is going to Amman on Friday morning. On Friday morning. Now let's show you some pictures. Look at the first picture. Who can see in this picture? We can see Captain Majid. What is he doing in this picture? He is playing a football. He is playing a football. The second picture, we can see Dad and his son. What are they doing? They are planting a tree. They are planting a tree. Look at the third picture. Look at this boy. What is he doing here? Is he reading a book? No, he isn't. Is he playing a football? No, he isn't. What is he doing now? He is watching a TV. Let's move to the forms. Each tense has 3 forms. Let's start with the first form is affirmative form. What's the form of the sentence in the present continuous? As usually, we start with the subject, is, are, am, plus verb 1 with ing plus complement. Look at the verb to be. We have is, are, am. How can choose one of them, ya Sadis? We can choose one of them, depends on the subject. If the subject is singular, مفرد, we use is. If the subject is plural, جمع, we use are. If the subject is I, we use am. With I, we use am. Look at this example. I am listening to my teacher now. I am listening. We have here am. We choose am because the subject is I. And we add ing to the verb 1, listen. Listen, listening. Okay, I am listening to my teacher now. The second form is negative form. How can we negate the sentence? We negate the sentence by adding not to the verb to be. Subject is become isn't, are becomes aren't, am not. Okay, we add not to the verb to be plus verb 1 with ing plus complement. Look at this example. Sami isn't doing his homework today. Sami isn't. We add not to the verb to be is. Isn't doing his homework today. Let's move to the last form. We have here interrogative form. How can we form the question in a present continuous? We form the questions by interchanging the subject and the verb be. And we end with question mark instead of full stop. Yes, but this is the question form. We start with is or are, depends on the subject. If the subject is singular, we use is. If the subject is plural, we use are. After the subject, we have verb 1 with ing plus complement question mark. Look at this sentence. I am going to the bird park. How can we change the sentence into interrogative? Yeah, by interchanging the subject and verb to be. Here, we cannot ask or we start our question by am I because not logic لأنه غير منطقي إنه نحكي we say or ask am I going to the bird park but we change I to you then am to are Are you going to the bird park? Yes, I am. فthe answer can be yes, I am or no, I am not. We have here the adverbs. What are the adverbs of a present continuous? Yeah, now, today, tonight, at the moment, at the present, right now, and nowadays. All of these are the adverbs of a present continuous. Let's move to the spelling rules. We have here some rules to the spelling of the verb in present continuous. Let's start with the first rule. We delete E, then we add ing. If the verb ends with E يا سادس, what happens? We delete E, then we add ing. Look at this example. Have, but this verb ends with the E. When we add ing, you have to delete E, then we add ing, having. The second rule, we double the final consonant when it's preceded by a vowel. يعني منضاعف الحرف الساكن الأخير لما يكون مسبوق preceded by معناها مسبوق by a vowel بحرف علة. Look at this example. Sit. This verb ends with a consonant and this consonant is preceded by a vowel يعني مسبوق بحرف علة حرف الإي. What happens? We double the final consonant then we add ing. يعني ضاعفنا الحرف الأخير بعدين ضفنا ing. Sitting. The last rule, we change IE to Y. If the verb ends with IE إذا انتهى بهدول حرفين we change يعني بنحول IE to Y then we add ing. For example, die. طلعوا على الفعل هون انتهى IE. We change IE to Y then we add ing, dying.